Now for round 2 of Coffee Talk, you've likely heard of the 5 love languages, which are, ready? Words of affirmation.
That's mine.
Acts of service. I think that's mine. Receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch.
I've chosen to receive gifts.
Have you? Good for you. It is your birthday. So we figured out what Kent and Laura are all about on this Monday morning. Do you know your partner's love language? Now, do you? Do you know your partner's love language?
I think it flirts between a few.
Okay.
Yeah, I do too.
Hovers around.
My significant other is a very loving person. Unlike me, she is very, yes.
She's multilingual.
Yes.
Is a love language.
Mine too.
Well, let's switch gears just a little bit. If I were to ask you what your fight language is, would you have an answer?
I couldn't respond on television.
Right.
I
That's what I
can't
figured.
either.
In trouble.
I know that language. I've heard it before. Okay, after the next story, maybe you'll have it figured out. Because in a recent podcast with Ryan Seacrest, I've heard of him, life coach Jay Shetty described
Who is
three...
he?
Jay Shetty.
This guy's really well known.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Well, thanks to Great Day. He described 3 fight styles that he writes about in his book, which is called 8 Rules of Love. His personal style, he said in the podcast, is venter, as in one who likes to vent. So he's the type of person who wants to talk about it, fix it, solve it right now, get it done. His wife, on the other hand, is kind of a hider. She needs time and space to think about it. The final style is the exploder. I think you can probably guess what that's all about. That's a person who wants their emotions to be heard, felt, and seen. Jay said that none of these fight styles are necessarily bad, but knowing what they are is a good thing, because that way you don't take anything personally and you can start to respond more effectively during a fight with your partner.
I'm sorry, you don't take anything personally during a fight? Is that what we just said?
That's what Mr. Shetty says.
Okay.
What a shitty
Are
way
you having
to
that's a bit of a... Did you just say what I think?
Yeah, I mean, it's coined after him, of
Right,
course.
of
Well,
course.
sure.
So what are you guys, the hider, the venter, the exploder?
Yes.
Which
I
day?
hide, then I vent, then I explode.
Yeah, I'm right there with Ken.
I don't like the term hider because it's not that I will not have the confrontation, but I guess I associate with the hider because I need a minute. I'm not a guy that's going to get it done in 2 minutes. I need time to process, to think about it, and figure.
But don't you think you could slide from one to the next? Don't you think that you hide for so long and then you start to vent, and then when you're venting you end up exploding?
Exploder.
You go, I should have just stayed with the hider.
I think
That's how
so.
I slide.
You're on the spectrum
Slide
there
from one to the
somewhere.
other, yeah.
Yeah, or you are the
Seamlessly.
exploder, the hider, then the venter. I think that's me.
But you
actually.
never take anything personally. Bless your heart for that.
No.
God, yeah. Well.